Coronation Street's Lisa Swain looks to her future with Carla Connor next week, as she decides they should be one big happy family. This means that Lisa invites Carla's nephew Ryan to move in with them as they head to start a new life at number 6. Usually when Lisa or Carla make a big decision without consulting the other, it ends in a bit of a Barney, but Carla couldn't be more chuffed by what Lisa has done, our Corey source laughs. It really cements Lisa's commitment to them all as a family, and Carla is delighted to see her looking forward rather than fixating on ghosts from the past. Recent weeks have seen Lisa struggle with her confidence at work while raking over her late wife Becky's death. Her worries over fellow cop Becky being under investigation at the time of her tragic demise have been eating away at her. Yet while Lisa's doubts remain, it seems she's throwing herself wholeheartedly into the move to number 6, something which surely can only be a good thing. With that in mind, we see Lisa left with food for thought after Ryan visits the flat to help with packing. As the trio talks, Ryan moans about his current living arrangements, regaling the pair with tales of his weird flatmate. Sad to see her nephew so low, Carla feels sorry for him, but Lisa's mind is whirring as she begins to form an idea. Later, Ryan arrives back at the flat, and Carla wonders why he's carrying a large rucksack. She's shocked yet delighted when Lisa announces that Ryan is coming to live with them at number 6, and as the trio continue to prepare for the move, it truly feels like a new start for them all, along with Lisa's daughter Betsy. Everything seems great for Lisa and Carla at the moment, despite a few bumpy months in the run-up to the move, our insider adds. However, the mystery surrounding Becky's demise remains, and while Lisa seems determined to soldier on, how long can she keep her doubts at bay? Indeed, with both Carla and Lisa having tried to find out more about Becky's death, the matter is far from resolved, especially considering Lisa's discovery that Kit Green has also been digging for information. Lisa's natural instinct as a police officer is to investigate, so it's going to be hard to let it lie. Coronation Street. Lisa Swain charts a new future with Carla, but haunting secrets still linger. As Coronation Street continues to explore the emotional layers and complex relationships of its residents, next week promises a major turning point for Lisa Swain and Carla Connor, one that blends love, grief, and a bold leap toward the future. In a rare moment of harmony and optimism, Lisa surprises Carla with a heartfelt gesture, inviting Carla's nephew Ryan to move in with them as they embark on a new chapter together at number 6. What begins as a simple act of kindness quickly reveals deeper implications about Lisa's state of mind, her relationship with Carla, and the unresolved grief that still simmers beneath the surface. But is this truly a new beginning, or just a fresh layer over an old wound? Lisa's leap of faith, a future with Carla. Lisa Swain hasn't had it easy in recent months. The ever-capable cop has been haunted by the shadow of her late wife Becky's untimely death, and the surrounding doubts that came with it. But now, as she prepares to move in with Carla Connor and build a family under one roof, Lisa seems determined to close the door on her past. In a move that surprises even Carla, Lisa invites Ryan, Carla's often troubled but good-hearted nephew, to join them in their new home at number 6. It's a bold decision, and one she doesn't consult Carla about beforehand. But this time, instead of sparking tension, Lisa's impulsiveness is met with joy. Usually when Lisa or Carla make a big decision without consulting the other, it ends in a bit of a Barney, laughs one Corey insider. But Carla couldn't be more chuffed by what Lisa has done. It really cements Lisa's commitment to them all as a family. And in the current emotional climate of Weatherfield, a little light and love go a long way. Ryan's road to number 6, from chaos to comfort. Ryan has been drifting through a rough patch, made even harder by living with a flatmate whose habits range from bizarre to unbearable. When he drops by Carla and Lisa's flat to help with packing, his casual complaints about home life trigger something in Lisa. Carla, ever the empathetic aunt, is visibly moved by Ryan's low spirits. But Lisa, always one to act, begins thinking ahead. If they're building a home together, why not extend that space to someone who clearly needs support? So when Ryan shows up the next day with a large rucksack and a hopeful smile, Carla is taken aback, but not for long. Lisa announces the decision with quiet confidence. Ryan is moving in. What follows is a rare scene of togetherness and peace. As Lisa, Carla, Ryan, and Lisa's daughter Betsy prepare for their new beginning, there's a genuine sense of optimism, a reminder of the happiness these characters can still carve out, even in a street so often defined by tragedy. Healing through family, or hiding behind it? For all the good feelings surrounding the move, Lisa's motivations are more layered than they may initially seem. Over the past several weeks, Lisa has been visibly shaken by memories of Becky, not just as a grieving widow, but as a police officer who still feels the sting of uncertainty. Becky was under investigation when she died, and the unanswered questions surrounding that time continue to gnaw at Lisa's conscience. Friends and colleagues have noticed Lisa's unease, her subtle withdrawal, and her reluctance to speak openly about Becky. While Carla has done her best to offer support, even she can't fully understand the storm brewing beneath Lisa's composed exterior. Lisa has spent so much time holding it together for everyone else, our source reveals. But the cracks are starting to show. The move is part of her attempt to focus forward, to create something new, instead of obsessing over something she can't change. But that doesn't mean she's let it go. The unsolved mystery of Becky's death. Becky's death has cast a long shadow, and as viewers know, the circumstances remain murky. Though the official story suggests tragedy, Lisa's instincts, and perhaps guilt, keep pushing her to dig deeper. Her recent discovery that Kit Green, another figure with his own questionable motives, has also been quietly investigating Becky's case sets off alarm bells. Why is Kit interested in something so far removed from him personally? What does he know that Lisa doesn't? Lisa is torn between her duty as a police officer and her need to protect her newfound peace with Carla and Betsy. Pursuing the truth could bring closure, or it could destroy the family she's just beginning to build. A complicated love story, Lisa and Carla. The relationship between Lisa and Carla has evolved in surprising ways over the past year. Both strong, independent women with histories of trauma, they've found common ground not just in their pain but in their resilience. Carla, having weathered her own storms, from factory dramas to family crises and mental health battles, knows better than anyone the toll grief can take. Lisa, though newer to the cobbles, has quickly become a central figure, admired for her competence and vulnerability alike. Together, they make a compelling duo, equal parts fire and compassion. Everything seems great for Lisa and Carla at the moment, says our insider. Despite a few bumpy months in the run-up to the move, they're closer than ever. But Becky's memory is a third presence in their relationship, one that hasn't quite gone away. Betsy's role in the new dynamic. Let's not forget Betsy, Lisa's daughter, whose presence in this new household adds another layer of complexity. Teenage and sharp, Betsy brings both wit and emotional intuition to the family dynamic. She's aware of her mother's struggles, even if Lisa tries to hide them. Betsy is likely to play a pivotal role in the coming weeks, both as a stabilizer in the household and potentially as someone who pushes Lisa to confront, rather than avoid, the truth about Becky. Can Lisa truly move on? The big question that underpins this storyline is not just whether Lisa and Carla can build a happy life together, but whether Lisa can allow herself to let go of the past, or whether it will come back to haunt her in ways she can't control. Lisa's personality has always leaned toward taking charge and keeping things in order, but the emotional fallout from Becky's death has created a vulnerability that even she can't suppress forever. Kit Green's quiet digging into the case may prove to be the match that lights a fire under Lisa's doubts. And in a soap like Coronation Street, secrets never stay buried for long. Coming up, twists, truths, and testimonies. As Coronation Street gears up for autumn, fans can expect several developments tied to this storyline. Lisa's investigation deepens. Despite her best efforts to move on, Lisa is likely to continue her off-the-books inquiry into Becky's final days. Kit Green confrontation. What exactly does Kit know? And what will he do with that information? Betsy's growing suspicion. The teen may uncover more than she bargained for as tensions rise at home. Strain on Lisa and Carla's relationship, secrets and stress could challenge their newfound harmony. Ryan's integration at number 6, will his presence strengthen the family, or bring unexpected drama? Final thoughts. A hopeful future with unfinished business. For now, Lisa's invitation to Ryan, the move to number 6, and her visible efforts to embrace family life represent a welcome slice of happiness. It's a shift in tone for a character who has long operated in the shadows of personal and professional grief. But in Coronation Street, happiness is rarely without complication. And Lisa Swain's story is far from over. As she unpacks boxes in her new home, memories of Becky remain packed away in her mind, unresolved, heavy, and impossible to ignore. And when those ghosts return, as they surely will, Lisa may be forced to make a choice between protecting the present or uncovering the past. Whichever path she chooses, one thing is certain. This chapter of Coronation Street is only just beginning.